Okay, guys. I wasn't planning on broadcasting tonight, but I ran into a situation, as you guys hopefully will be able to see, because I will not say anything more. We are in the bottom of the 8th inning at Crosley Field, Cincinnati. The date is April 10th, 1968. Digital Diamond Baseball opening day. Joe Niekro versus Milt Pappas. Milt Pappas has already been out of the game. The Cubbies right now in the bottom of the 8th, leading 6-0. Joe Niekro is on the mound. He has 1 walk, 4 strikeouts in 7 innings. You can read the rest. As I am very old schoolish about this, nothing else will be mentioned until something happens. Don Pathletic is up. He is 0 for 2 today. I did not keep a book, so we have to deal with it. And this number is a 458. 458 to Don Pavletic. And that is a skies one out there towards shallow right field. Coming in to get it will be Lou Johnson, and he puts it away for the out. 1 down here in the bottom of the 8th inning. Due up is Tommy Helms. Tommy Helms at one time was the Rookie of the Year for the National League. He is 0 for 2 today in this game. Here is the pitch to Tommy Helms. And it is a 0.97. That's right, hanging out towards Jose Arcia. Hit on the ground, he has it. Makes the throw to Banks for the out. And we have 2 down in the bottom of the 8th. Due up here is Leo Cardenas. Or Cardenas. I've liked Cardenas myself. He is also 0 for 2 today. Has not struck out or anything like that. Here is the pitch. And it is a 9-8. That's heading out towards left field. Billy Williams is out back that way. It's a line drive. It's going to drop on in on the hop to see. And it's going to be a single for Cardenas. And guys, after 7 2/3 innings, it is the Chicago Cubs 6-0. And that is the first hit of the game for the Cincinnati Reds. There are 2 gone. The pitcher, George Culver, the reliever, is up. I have no picture because I also have been messing with the pitchers and fixing them as we go along here. All right, so that is, as you can see here, and I can show you real quick down here, that is the first hit right here was to Cardenas. It was not a perfect game because Vada Pinson had a walk earlier in the game. I'll give you that much right there. Now, let me go back in, see if I got I don't think he's going to have a reliever here. Hang on. I apologize, guys. Let's see, we got a pinch hitter coming in. No, it's up to me to come up with the pinch hitter for the Cincinnati Reds. I am the Cincinnati Reds, by the way, just so you know. I always take the home team. I think that's fair. And there's a blast to pass. Fred Whitfield. We're going to bring him in to pinch hit here in the bottom of the 8th inning. Let's get his stats on him. Let's bring him up. Okay, I got to fix that too, guys. That's a Cleveland. That's a Cleveland. No, it's a Cincinnati. So take that back. That is a Cincinnati. Might be Cincinnati. Might be Cleveland. Hold on here. Okay. No, that's a Cincinnati hat for him. He also has I'm with the Cardinals, San Francisco. Obviously, you have another Whitfield out there. But Fred Whitfield was with Cincinnati and St. Louis in his career, and probably another team which I have no idea. I will look up after the game is over. We'll let that one sit. Okay, Joe Niekro here is on the mound. He's got to run around second base. Here is the pitch. And it is a 0-2-2. He looks down, gets a sign, and it is a strike. Got him swinging on a fastball ready for Joe Niekro, and that is his 5th strikeout of the game. At the end of 8 innings, it is Chicago 6, Cincinnati nothing. Coming to pitch for the Cincinnati Reds will be I'm going to bring him in. That's a waste of time for Abernathy to come in. We're going to bring in Bill Kelso to pitch. He was not scheduled. I had Culver was the last pitcher for Cincinnati. This was a pair of complete games by both teams. Actually, Culver came in to pitch. The original score was, I'll let you guys know real quick here. Hold on. Okay. The original score of this game was Cincinnati 9, Chicago 4. So actually, Cincinnati won the game. They had a reliever. Joe Niekro was out by the 4th inning. So this is turned around, which is going to happen when you throw your own dice. Lou Johnson's up to bat. He is 2 for 4 today. Has scored a run. Here is the pitch to Johnson today so far. And that is a 3-6-0. Rose got the jump. He closed in a hurry to make the catch on that little liner and was able to get it running in and fires it back in. So we have one down. Don Kesher's up to bat here. He is 1 for 4 with a run scored. And as a box score will probably let us know real quick here. For Chicago, Lou Johnson had a double. Billy Williams has had a double. Jose Arcia has had a double. I've got a couple of 2-hitters. Jose Arcia right now is the 2nd player of the game. Looks like Phil Niekro will be the 1st at the rate this is going. Lou Johnson has 1 run scored. He is the leadoff hitter. Don Kessler is on the mound. Here is the pitch at the plate. Bill Kessel's on the mound. This is a 0-7-0. And he has a sign. Rocks back. Here it is. Struck out Kessinger's swing, and that's his first strikeout of the season for Mr. Kelso. Coming up is Billy Williams. Billy Williams so far today is 1 for 4 with an RBI run scored. Had a double. He was a rookie with the Boston 1960 Boston Red Sox. If any of you remember, with Al. Al, Red Sox fan. He brought him up from the minors to play for the 1960 Red Sox. Doing a decent job there. We hope Al has enjoyed the 1960 season. Here is the pitch. And eventually he was traded to the Cubs, as you can tell. We'll keep the story going. What the hey? And we have an 8-4-3 to Billy Williams. That's heading out towards center. Philly rocks it back. Nice solid shot. Swung out. It's going to be a ground ball, though, for a base. It gets over the second base. Cut off there by Vada Pinson, who fires it back in, and Billy Williams is on first. Ron Santos, our batter, he is 1 for 3 today. He has a walk and scored a run for the Cubbies. Here is the pitch to Santos. 2 down here in the top of the 9th inning. This is a 3-2-7. That's heading out towards Tommy Helms. It sounds like on the ground. Pitch on the way. Chopper to second base. Easy play over to May. And that will take care of Santos. But no runs. 1 hit, 1 man left on base for the Cubbies. We are going into the bottom of the 9th. Joe Niekro is throwing a 1-hitter now for the Chicago Cubs at the start of the 1968 season. He'll be facing Pete Rose, another Johnson, and Vada Pinson here in the 9th inning. Pete Rose is at the plate. Niekro's on the mound. Here is the pitch. It is a 7-5-1 to Rose. He's hit that out towards Kesher. Not sure. Hard ground ball. Kesher makes terrific diving off the pole to cut it off. Leaps onto his feet get off the ground. Throws it to base. Gets Rose out by a step. Great play. He stopped the hit from getting up there down the middle. And Alex Johnson's due up to bat. Niekro's been saved on this 1-hitter and his shutout. Rose is a dangerous runner, as everybody remembers. Alex Johnson's on the plate. Here we go. 1 down, bottom of the 9th. It is a 6-7-4. And the pitch to Johnson. Ball 4 went inside. Johnson can steal a base. We're going to see what we can do here. Vada pitched at the plate. There is 1 down in the 9th. They're going to try to at least try to bust up that shutout. So here we go. It is a 481 on the lead. That ain't going to make it, so it's going to be stuck there. Not in time. Johnson gets back easy. He was ready for it. Here is the pitch, too. Come on, there's one more in there. There we go. There's a 2-2-2 to Pinson. That's over towards Jose Arcia. Readies and deals, though. Ground the ball to second base. He's in back for the force. Over to first. Too late. And Pinson gets down there in time to avoid the double play. Nice running by Pinson. Arcia was able to tag the base himself. Then didn't get the ball in his glove fast enough to get Pinson. And we have 2 down, though, on a forced play. Vada Pinson is there at first base. Let's see if he can get a stolen base for himself here in the bottom of the 9th inning. That's a 4-2-7 on that try. I don't think it's going to be enough. Pinson leads off. Niekro snaps it, but not in time to get Pinson on a snap throw to first. Tony Perez is the batter. He's 0 for 3 today. Here is the pitch to Perez. It is an 8-4-5. And Niekro glances over to first, holds the ball down the belt, looks, gets the side from Henley, and here we go, swung on, hit on the button towards third base. Whizzes past by Ron Santos' glove. William has to get in there quickly. It's a single for Perez. Pitch to go see if he can try for third. Here we go. It is a 0-7-3. And Pinson around it quick, and he might have a play. Strong throw to Santos. No! Pinson's safe at third base. Perez will take second. 2 up to bat will be Lee May. There is 2 down here in the bottom of the 9th inning. Lee May is at the plate. He is 0 for 3. Obviously, most of the Reds are. Perez is at Pinson's at second. Perez is at second. Pinson's at third. Here is the pitch to Lee May. It is an 8-9-9. That's setting out towards right field. Lou Johnson's waiting for it to come on in. It's cracked. No, he makes a good play. Cut off. He's going to end up with a long signal as he head over the first base side. Here comes Pinson. He's going to score. Here comes Perez. He scores. It's a 6-2 game. Coming at the best, Don Pavletic. And Joe Niekro is done for the day. He's done quite well. Gave up 2 runs on 3 hits. We're going to bring in a relief pitcher for him. Let's see who the man is going to be the first pitcher for the Chicago Cubs. It will be... We're bringing in Pete Mickelson to try to clean the game up. Actually, it's not up to me. I'll take that back. I'm the Cincinnati Reds. That's not up to me. Sorry, guys. I apologize. Okay. Don Pavletic's up to bat. We're going to see if we try to hit and run him along. That's the pitch. Joe Niekro is tiring out. Here is the pitch. 2-7-3. That's setting out towards left field. It looks like they're playing behind May. Runners on the move. That's tilted to shallow left field, but Billy Williams is coming in, makes the play, and that is the ball game. And this is an official game here for April 10th, 1968. Chicago 6 runs, 12 hits, then that one lone error. Cincinnati 2 runs, 3 hits, and no errors. And I think I may have missed an error somewhere in the 9th inning. The game will be official. We will bring up the box score. Hold on here. Joe Niekro is the player of the game. Figured he would be. Jose Arcia will get secondary player of the game after I broadcast this into my own pages. And the lone error was Billy Williams. We'll bring up the extended box score. I like that just a little better. The lone error was Billy Williams. I got to look at the play-by-play real quick. I believe that happened in the 9th inning, so hold on here. Not sure. I missed it. My fault, guys. I apologize. I missed the error. But here we go. Obviously, for Chicago, we already know they had 3 hits. For Cincinnati, 3 hits. Tony Perez, Lee May, who had also 2 RBIs for Cincinnati, and Leo Cardenas, who broke up the no-hitter in the 8th inning. They left 4 runners on base. Milt Pappas did hit a batter, or was hit by a pitch, one of the 2. I believe he hit a batter. He only got him 1 at bat here. And for Joe Niekro, for the Chicago Cubs, everybody got a hit but Niekro. Lou Johnson with 2 for 5 with a double. Billy Williams with 2 for 5 with a double and an RBI. Ernie Banks with 2 for 4 with a double. Mr. Cub, let's play 2. Jose Arcia had a bases clearing double. He got the 3 RBIs in the 3rd inning for the Chicago Cubs. And Adolfo Phillips had a home run in the 6th inning and his first of the season, along with his RBI. As Beatles, if any of you guys listen to Beatles, we are yakking with Digital Diamond a lot about fixing the stats here, making more towards National Pastime 3, which has a better stat package when it comes to this kind of noise, and to get rid of the play-by-play when you try to make copies and scores like that, because who cares about the play-by-play when the game is over? Don Pavletic had a pass ball for the Cincinnati Reds, by the way, and for pitching, Joe Niekro did go 9 innings. Gave up 2 runs on 3 hits, all were earned. Walked 2, struck out 5, and hit a batter. Milt Pappas lasted 5 to 3rd innings, gave up 6 runs, all earned on 9 hits, 3 doubles, and a home run. Struck out 4, so not bad. Culver came in through 2 2/3 innings, gave up 2 hits, did strike out 3. Excellent pitching in his side of the house. And Kelso came in, had a hit, and struck out. And that is the game for today, guys. From the back end of it, final score one more time: since Chicago Cubs 6-12-1, Cincinnati 2-3-0. Chicago Cubs next game will be coming up soon, and we'll close this up. My next game I'll be playing offline because I'm going to try to catch this up a little bit is going to be Pittsburgh Houston, Jim Bunning versus Larry Durker, 1968. Some of the teams here are going to improve. Some should be going down. I believe the Dodgers is one of those going down in 1968. That happens. The Mets are starting to work on the pitching staff. They're tearing up my San Francisco Giants right now. And that is going to be about it, guys. That is it for today. Just a quick little game. Whoop, get back here. Just a quick little game. And I thank anybody who watches this later on. It was a good game, and I thank much. Thumbs up if you like it. Only is just an inning and a half. I apologize. Thumbs up for anybody who likes it. Constructive criticism. Hi, Al. Just missed me trying to throw a no-hitter in Digital Diamond. I've only went to the 8th inning, Al. This is only a little quick 16-minute job as I started getting up there. I wasn't planning on broadcasting tonight. And end up being 6-2 Cubbies. So it is working well. I reloaded the workshop, and I got into the 2nd inning of a San Francisco-Pittsburgh game, and the game froze on me. So I think we're going to have to try to reboot, go in and out, do a reboot and reset. Maybe the whole thing will set itself up, and I will get back into my 1968 season in out of the park. So we'll go from there. Yeah, so I'm having a little vicious out of the park, but I'm not going to worry about it. See if it fixes itself. Anyway, for anybody else who watches, thumbs up are always welcome. Constructive criticism, like I say, is always highly recommended if you have it. And very enjoyable. I will probably start broadcasting Digital Diamond. National Pastime may take a back seat for a while because I want to play this. I have learned a way to get the dice to finally roll correctly for me, and to roll the way they should instead of me getting into a lot of softball games. They're no longer going to happen. We're going to get a lot of good games in here. I've got a 4-rolled tower, if you want to call it that, and I took 2 6-sided dice and added them to the 10-sided dice for interference. Does change the way the game is being rolled. We are going to have them out there. As you can see, I had a 3-run inning and a 2-run inning. Again, I thank you much. Everybody have a great night. Al, I'll watch you on your last 2 games. You had a beautiful game going into there. Sorry that your Sox lost. Sorry that you had a couple of your own, and they were all by accident. I know that they had a couple of those accidental errors that made you lose a pretty good runner, man, and you end up having to put Budden in there. Terrible, terrible time for that to happen. And you lost Casales, who probably could have been the game winner for you. So, but that's okay. You got lucky. You're only a half game behind Detroit, but you are a full game behind Baltimore. So hopefully you catch, or Washington. So hopefully you'll catch up. Take care, everybody. It's been fun, and everybody have a great evening. And it's back to work this week.